Have you ever felt an itch that lingers, one that makes you pause and wonder, what's my body trying to tell me? As we age beyond 65, our bodies become quieter storytellers, speaking through subtle signals like aches, fatigue, or even a persistent itch. While it's tempting to dismiss an itch as just dry skin or a minor annoyance, what if that small sensation is a whisper from your body, urging you to listen closer? The truth is, where an itch appears on your body can reveal far more than you might expect, sometimes pointing to serious health issues that, if ignored, could quietly shorten your lifespan. In this video, we're diving into 4 specific areas on the body where chronic itchiness in older adults might signal deeper health concerns. These aren't just theories or folklore, they're grounded in medical insights and real-life patterns observed by doctors who study aging. Each itchy spot tells a unique story about your circulation, organs, nerves, or even your emotional well-being. By the end, you'll not only know how to spot these warning signs, but also discover simple, practical steps to address them. Steps that could help you live not just longer, but with more vitality, joy, and connection. So don't scratch that itch and move on just yet. Stay with us because understanding these signals might be the key to unlocking a healthier, happier chapter of your life. Let's get started with the first itchy spot that deserves your attention. Point 1. Persistent itchiness on the lower legs. One of the most common yet overlooked signs of trouble in older adults is a nagging itch on the lower legs. Those restless sensations on your calves, shins, or ankles that seem to flare up without warning. You might think it's just dry skin, especially in cooler months or a natural part of aging. But when this itch persists, especially without a visible rash, it could be your body's way of waving a red flag about poor circulation, particularly a condition called peripheral artery disease, PAD. PAD occurs when blood flow to the lower limbs slows, starving the skin and tissues of oxygen and nutrients. This can make your skin dry, sensitive, and prone to itching that lotions can't fix. Over time, poor circulation strains the heart, raises stroke risk, and may even contribute to memory challenges. Let's meet Margaret and Clara, both 72. Margaret stays active, walking her dog daily, checking her legs for changes, and enjoying gardening. She's never noticed persistent itching. Clara, however, has been less mobile since retiring. She spends long hours sitting, often feeling tired, and lately she's been scratching her shins, especially at night. She assumes it's dry skin, but the itch keeps returning, sometimes waking her from sleep. What Clara doesn't realize is that her body might be signaling a circulation issue. The legs, often called the second heart, help pump blood back to the body. When they struggle, the entire system, heart, veins, and even brain, feels the impact. In my experience, seniors often dismiss leg itching as trivial, only to face bigger health battles later. Circulation isn't just about blood, it's about life flowing through you. Ignoring this itch is like ignoring a flickering light in your home. It might seem small, but it could point to a deeper wiring issue. I've seen patients transform their health by addressing this early. For example, a friend's father, in his late 60s, noticed leg itching and started walking 15 minutes daily. Within weeks, the itching eased, and he felt more energized. Movement is medicine. Gentle walks, leg stretches, or even chair exercises can boost blood flow. Elevating your legs while resting, staying hydrated, and wearing loose, comfortable socks help too. Cutting salty foods reduces fluid retention, easing vein pressure. If you're on medications, ask your doctor if they affect circulation. A simple ankle brachial index test can check for PAD, offering clarity and control. Emotionally, caring for your legs is an act of gratitude for the steps they've carried you through. Don't let this itch steal your vitality. It's a call to move, to nurture your body, and to keep your life's rhythm strong. If you're finding this helpful, I'd love for you to join our community. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss more tips like these. Your support keeps us sharing insights to inspire your health journey. Up next, we'll explore an itch that's harder to reach, but just as urgent. Point 2. Unexplained itching on the upper or mid-back. An itch in the middle of your back can be maddening, not just because it's hard to scratch, but because it might be trying to tell you something critical. Many seniors chalk up back itchiness to dry skin, an old shirt tag, or a soap allergy. But when the itching persists, especially in the upper or mid-back, it could point to issues with your liver or kidneys, two powerhouse organs that filter toxins and keep your body balanced. When these organs struggle, waste builds up in the blood, irritating nerve-rich areas like the back, causing an itch that no cream can soothe. This can affect energy, sleep, and mental clarity, and studies link organ dysfunction to reduced lifespan. Consider Thomas and Evelyn, both 78. Thomas gets regular blood work, eats a balanced diet with plenty of greens, and stays hydrated. His skin feels fine, and he sleeps well. Evelyn, however, has been feeling sluggish, with swollen ankles and a nagging itch across her upper back. The itch flares at night, disrupting her rest. She's tried every lotion and detergent switch, but the relief is temporary. What Evelyn might not know is that her kidneys or liver could be under strain, perhaps from years of medications, dehydration, or a diet heavy in processed foods. These organs are like the body's silent janitors. When they're overworked, the whole system suffers. In my view, the back is the backbone of your health story, carrying the weight of your organs' quiet work. An itch here is like a letter from your body, pleading for attention. I've worked with seniors who ignored this, only to discover kidney issues later. One patient, a 70-year-old woman, found her back itching was tied to dehydration and high sodium. Simple changes, more water, fewer canned soups, made a difference. Start with hydration, aim for 8 glasses daily, or sip herbal teas if water feels bland. Eat liver-friendly foods like spinach, beets, or berries, and cut back on alcohol or processed snacks. A blood test can check liver and kidney function, giving you a clear picture. If you're on multiple medications, ask your doctor about their impact. Stress can also burden these organs, so try gentle practices like journaling, listening to calming music, or a short daily meditation to ease tension. This itch is your body's call to care for its core. Responding now can restore balance and energy. Emotionally, it's a reminder to lighten your load, both physically and mentally. If you're finding these insights valuable, please subscribe and turn on the bell. We'd love to keep sharing tips to help you thrive. Your support fuels our mission. Next, we'll uncover why an itchy scalp or neck might be more than skin deep. Point 3. Frequent itching on the scalp or neck. When an itch creeps across your scalp or the back of your neck, it's easy to blame a new shampoo, dry air, or just getting older. But for adults over 65, persistent itching in these areas often points to something deeper: stress, inflammation, or changes in the nervous system. The scalp and neck are packed with sensitive nerve endings, and they're often the first to react when your body's under strain. Whether from emotional tension, chronic inflammation, or early neurological shifts. These itches can disrupt sleep, drain energy, and in some cases, signal conditions like neuropathy or early cognitive changes. Let's look at James and Ruth, both 75. James stays connected, volunteering at a local library, practicing Tai Chi, and chatting with neighbors. He feels calm and rarely itches. Ruth, however, has felt isolated since moving to a new town. She's been restless, sleeping poorly, and scratching her scalp daily, sometimes until it's sore. She's tried every dandruff shampoo and new pillowcase, but the itch persists. What Ruth might not realize is that her nervous system could be reacting to unaddressed stress or loneliness. As we age, our stress response weakens, leaving the body in a state of low-grade alertness. This irritates nerve endings, causing itching, and can subtly affect mental resilience. Here's my perspective. The scalp and neck are your body's emotional radar, reflecting what's simmering inside: grief, worry, or unvoiced loneliness. I've seen seniors transform by addressing this. One client, a 68-year-old widower, found his scalp itching eased after joining a book club, where he made new friends. Connection is key. Call a loved one, join a community group, or volunteer. Spending time in nature, even a short garden stroll, can soothe nerves. Try simple breathing exercises. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6, to calm your system. Diet matters too. Omega-3s from fish, walnuts, or flax seeds reduce inflammation. If the itching persists, A neurologist can check for underlying issues like neuropathy. Emotionally, this itch is a nudge to tend to your heart as much as your body. Journaling your thoughts or listening to uplifting music can release tension. Don't let this itch rob your peace. It's a chance to nurture your mind and soul. If this resonates, I'd love for you to stick with us. Subscribe and hit the bell to catch more ways to live vibrantly. Your support helps us keep these conversations going. Coming up, we'll explore an itch that might signal your body's crying out for nourishment. Point 4. Ongoing itching around the chest or abdomen. Itching across your chest or abdomen might seem like a minor irritation, easily blamed on a new soap or tight clothing. But for seniors, this itch can be a quiet alarm about nutritional deficiencies or malabsorption, issues that sap your strength and resilience. The torso is rich in nerve endings and blood vessels, making it a prime spot for the body to signal when it's not getting nutrients like vitamin B12, zinc, or essential fats. These shortages don't just dry out your skin, they weaken immunity, muscles, and brain function, quietly eroding health and longevity. Take Helen and George, both 80. Helen loves cooking, filling her plate with colorful veggies, lean proteins, and nuts. She feels energized and itch-free, even dancing at family gatherings. George, however, has lost his appetite, sticking to toast or canned soups. He feels full quickly and has noticed his chest and belly itching, sometimes feeling tender. He's tried moisturizers and new body washes, but the itch lingers. George might not know that his digestive system, less efficient with age, isn't absorbing key nutrients. This can lead to subtle malnutrition, even if weight remains stable. The torso's sensitivity makes it a loudspeaker for these internal gaps. In my view, the torso is your body's core, reflecting how well you're fueling your life. An itch here is a call to nourish yourself deeply. I've seen seniors regain vitality with small shifts. One patient, a 73-year-old grandmother, reversed her itching by adding a daily smoothie with berries, yogurt, and spinach. Start with simple additions: a boiled egg, a handful of nuts, or fresh fruit. Sip bone broth or try fermented foods like yogurt to boost gut health. A quality multivitamin can bridge gaps, but check with your doctor first. If eating feels hard, a dietitian can explore issues like medications or dental problems. Blood tests can pinpoint deficiencies, offering a clear path forward. Emotionally, eating well is an act of self-love, honoring the years ahead. Sharing meals with family or friends can make it joyful. Try a new recipe together. Don't let this itch dim your spark. It's a reminder to feed your body and spirit. If you're inspired, please subscribe and turn on the bell. We're here to share more ways to shine in your golden years. Your support keeps us going. Now let's wrap up with some final thoughts. As we close, take a moment to reflect. Have you felt any of these itchy whispers on your legs, back, scalp, or torso? Each one is more than an annoyance. It's a message from your body, urging you to pause and listen. From circulation struggles to organ strain, stress, or nutritional gaps. These signals are your body's way of asking for care. The beauty is, they're also invitations to act. You can walk a little more, hydrate better, connect deeper, or nourish smarter. These small steps don't just ease an itch, they build a life of clarity, strength, and joy. Life lesson. Aging isn't about fighting time, it's about embracing it with wisdom. Your body's whispers are gifts, guiding you to live fully in each moment. Whether it's a walk with a loved one, a colorful meal, or a quiet breath, every choice you make to respond is a step toward a richer life. Don't wait for a shout, honor the whispers now. Thank you for joining us. Please share one thing you learned today in the comments. Your thoughts inspire us. If you found this valuable, like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us keep empowering seniors to thrive. Here's to living your best years yet. See you in the next video.